Hi there, my name is Cindy Rotar and I'm going to talk to you today about the Specialist High Skills Majors program here at PDCI. Perth Collegiate has 4 SHSM programs and they are in arts and culture, business, sports, and transportation technology. So what's a SHSM, you ask? Well, a SHSM is a ministry authorized program that allows students to focus their learning in a specific economic sector, and it is actually an economic sector, so the hope is that when they leave here they can get a job specifically in that economic sector. So what's involved? Well, there's a whole bunch of different things involved. There are 5 components to a SHSM. The first is a bundle of credits. The second is using the Ontario Skills Passport for essential skills. The third is reach ahead opportunities. The fourth is certifications specialized to each of the SHSM programs. The fifth is experiential learning and opportunities to give you experience in your economic sector. So a bundle of credits is a wonderful thing. Basically it means you take 4 specialized courses in whichever SHSM economic sector you're in. So I can take 3 in grade 11, I can take 1 in grade 12, I can take 2 in grade 11 and 2 in grade 12, or I can take 1 in grade 11 and 3 in grade 12. The bundle of credits also, almost always, depending on which SHSM you're in, includes an English and a math in grade 11 and 12, usually. And also depending on which economic sector your SHSM is in, you will take an other credit, which will contain something called a CLA, a contextualized learning activity. So the other courses you take, the English, the math, the science, the business, whatever the other course is going to have something that can make you think and work and focus in whatever your SHSM focuses. One of the really great things about SHSMs is the certifications that you get. All SHSM students are required to get some compulsory certifications, and they include first aid and CPR training. And for us here at PDCI, some of the other required ones in business, for instance, is customer service. In transportation is basic health and safety. Sports people get AED, which is using the defibrillators. And then there are a whole bunch of optional certifications that are chosen with respect by the lead teacher, depending on what's available in that year. Every second year we go to Algonquin College and we take all of our SHSM students with us, and last year we had 64 students, and between them they got 145 certifications. We did it over 2 days and it was a wonderful experience for everybody. Okay, part of the experiential learning that you will do includes 2 co-op credits that you must get as part of the SHSM experience. So your SHSM co-op will be in an environment that is related to whatever your SHSM program is. So for instance, if you're in the business SHSM, you might be lucky enough to do a co-op program at the courthouse. We've had students at the Crown Attorney's Office. We've had students at the County of Lanark in their Human Resources Department. We've had students at accountants' offices. They're all over the place. So it really is a wonderful experience in that regard. What happens when you graduate with a SHSM? Well, you get a lovely red seal on your diploma, and some of the universities out there, and colleges as well, I know the Ontario College application system as well as the Ontario University's application system is requiring SHSM students to self-identify by a check mark when they are applying for their post-secondary programs. There are programs out there that have left open spaces and also provide bursaries to Ontario SHSM students. So for instance, even St. Mary's University in Halifax offers an incoming Ontario graduate of any SHSM program a spot in their university plus a $500 bursary. Lakehead University offers a SHSM opportunity space for a student who has graduated in the mining SHSM. So more and more of those universities and colleges are opening spaces for SHSM students as they recognize that the program has wonderful benefits. For students, they get to have all of these wonderful opportunities for free. If there's a field trip, if we go to the Supreme Court, if they go rock climbing and sports, if they go to an auto show with transportation, all of that is provided free because there is a SHSM student on board. So the bus is paid for, their entrance to whatever the item that they're going to, the program that they're seeing, all of that is free. Certifications are free. So you have to leave the building with a valid first aid CPR, and that can be someplace between $100 and $150. All of that is free for a SHSM student. So there are all wonderful benefits, and certainly benefits that employers are looking for that are derived from the SHSM program. So, I'm a lead teacher for the Business SHSM, and the Business SHSM will include courses in some things that you might not consider to be business courses. So for instance, the computer programming courses are part of the Business SHSM. All of the law courses are part of the Business SHSM as well, and there are 3 different law courses that we have here at PDCI. We also have accounting, we also have business leadership, so there are a number of courses that you can take, and also any online courses that you can take in the business stream would be included in your Business SHSM.
I'm the lead teacher for the Arts and Culture SHSM. With the SHSM, we do extra certification courses in life drawing classes at a college. We go to Mira for pottery experience, hand building, and throwing in the wheel. You get your first aid, CPR, WMIS, and that's all stuff that builds your resume and makes you look like a more valuable employee for any jobs that you might apply for. The additional bonus to the SHSM is all the extra stuff that shows up on your transcript that you apply to post-secondary with, and it makes you appear as a better candidate for school. So everything that you do through the SHSM shows up in your transcript. And then there's the extra work experience that you get through the co-op placement that's somehow or other related to some field in the arts that you want to go into.
Hi, I run the sports SHSM here at PDCI, and in the sports SHSM we do a variety of activities throughout the year. Every person who joins the sport gets trained in CPR, first aid, and AED. Also, we've done taping clinics, sports injury seminars. We've gone rock climbing, attended a CIS basketball game, and did a field trip to the Queen's Anatomy Museum to look at cadavers. If you're interested in this, come join up the sports SHSM.
Basically, the automotive SHSM, the transportation SHSM, benefits the students by getting a red seal, which pretty much, if they go to college, it pretty much tells the teachers in college that basically they're interested in it, and if they're just going out to the workplace, the future employers obviously know that they're interested in it. They're not just starting automotive to see if they like it. They obviously like it, and they're wanting to make a career out of it. Our SHSM basically gives the kids, we have 7 different certifications. They get first aid, CPR, fall arrest, the voting license, and there's three more that they can choose themselves. We usually do a trip to Toronto every year to either a car show, bike show, Centennial College we went to this year. It's a benefit to the kids.